Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is so crazy to finally say that, but I've been wanting to get really behind the camera, raw, real me, but it's taken me a while to do that for so many reasons. Most of it I've stuck in my own head. It took me years to get comfortable being behind a camera. I hated photos. I hated what I saw. I relentlessly would untag myself from photos that people would put up on Facebook because I just wasn't confident in my skin, confident with what I saw in photos, confident with myself. And so you probably can't tell, but I'm going to share with you how I got to the point of being comfortable and confident and healthy. Like I said, you probably can't tell that this is going to talk about like lifestyle and workout because I'm not in workout clothes. I don't like wearing workout clothes. I'm not comfortable in them, and I'm not really one that loves working out. So you won't catch me in that. I'm literally in like my flannel top and some jeans, which are like my favorite new jeans. I digress. Anyhow, so yeah, you probably can't tell that I'm going to be talking about my lifestyle and my routine and how I got there. And so just to give a little bit of background, I do have a video where I talk about my story in detail, but I was a girl that used to play competitive soccer. I played for years, 16 years. So I trained 5 to 7 days a week. And then one day, like as most soccer players do and most athletes, especially if you play college sport, you realize like, okay, there's an end to this. This is not something I'm going to do long term. Not everyone plays professional sports, especially women. And so now what? And your life kind of comes like this standstill. And you don't really know what you're doing anymore. And so the moment that I quit soccer and decided to focus on life, I kind of had like a downward spiral. I wasn't working out. I wasn't caring about what I put into my system as much. And I just started eating poorly, not treating myself well, not talking to myself well, and it just began a rapid decline of health issues, and I was sick every single month, and I was in and out of doctor's offices, I was in and out of the hospital for random illnesses, and I had this big wake-up call one day when I started experiencing a lot of numbness, and it prompted me to look at other symptoms that I was experiencing and started to listen to my body and see what was going on, and I began screening for MS. My aunt has MS, had MS. She passed, unfortunately, due to her ailments. Obviously, MS had a huge role in that. So it was scary. It was a scary few years where I underwent lots of screenings, MRIs, blood work to find out if it was MS. We didn't want to start a family until we knew for sure what was going on with me, and so that was huge. I'm happy to say that my neurologist told me I was super healthy, but it was frustrating at the same time because I'm like, okay, well, what the F is wrong with me? Why am I tired every single day? Why am I experiencing these symptoms? Like I had full on numbness, like from my arms all the way up my neck, through my back. It would come on periodically. It was just like, stress. That's what we figured out at the end of the day. Like there's no medical explanation other than stress. And I started to see a naturopath, and she agreed that stress was most likely the culprit because nothing else was showing. And so I knew that was my wake-up call. I had to get my life under control, and I wanted to be happy, and I wanted to be healthy. And I knew, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in my 20s, and I'm dealing with all this. Just imagine 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Will I make it there? Like, who knows? And that's just going to get worse if I don't start looking after myself now. And so it's never too late to start. It's never too early to start either, because you have a whole life ahead of you and huge potential. That's one thing I noticed when I started caring about myself, how much more I can thrive. And when I started fueling myself properly, how much more I experienced in a life because of that. So I knew I had to figure this out. I knew exercise helped alleviate stress. I knew eating properly would help eliminate the toxins and the crud that my body's trying to fight, and would just allow my body to do the normal things it's supposed to do and function on a daily basis. And so I knew all this stuff, but I still struggled on the daily with getting in a routine, and I tried everything. I tried annual gym passes thinking if I commit for a full year, I'll finally commit to the gym. No, I hate the gym. I tried working out at home. I tried joining like running. I don't like running either. I tried playing soccer again, and I tore my ACL, reconstructive knee surgery, a year of recovery, boom, threw me back even more. So I tried everything. and nothing stuck. I would do it for like about a week and then fall off again. And so I know what it's like to go back and forth and try everything and start to feel hopeless and feeling like you're losing control on so many different levels. And then I realized, it came to me one day. I saw something on Facebook and talked about this group of people, and I was like, you know what? The reason why I was so good at soccer is I had a team with me, and I showed up every single day because I had a team there. I never worked out by myself at home. I never trained for soccer at home. I only ever did it with my team. I needed that group of people. I needed that accountability. I needed that community and that friendship. And so when I saw on Facebook this group, women that were committing to themselves no matter where they were on their journey, committing to working out, feeling their body properly, and showing up regularly, I was like, you know what? Maybe that's what I need. And so I dove in, and fast forward like 10 weeks, I completed my first ever at-home workout program. I committed every single day for 10 weeks, which is more than I had done in 8 years of my life. And it literally, I could see myself transforming within the first week, after 2 weeks, after a month, after the 2 months. And it was just crazy because I look at the before and the after, and there are so many changes that it can't just be documented physically. But I did lose weight. I was always kind of like a skinny fat. People still looked at me as being super healthy. They saw me as the athlete. They thought I had my shit together, but I didn't. I was skinny fat. I was unhealthy to boot. And I was stressed beyond belief. I was as strong as everybody thought I was. I internalized a lot, and my body bore the brunt of that. And so I never imagined in that journey that just committing to this workout program, committing to my nutrition, and committing to checking in with these ladies every single day for 10 weeks was going to change my life in more ways than I could ever imagine. The fact that I am home now, out of a job that was literally stressing me out and making my stress worse, which is like when you're there at work and an ambulance gets called to your work because your body's going numb, you know there's something wrong. So I got myself out of that situation, remove some of that stress into my home, where I'm home now. I'm a mom of 2. I have a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old. And I'm the healthiest I've ever been. Not to say I still don't get sick. I have a little germ carrier all around, but I can fight things so much faster than what I used to do. It doesn't blow into, every cold does not turn into an ear infection that doesn't require some kind of antibiotics or sinus infection. I can just be a normal person, I feel like now, and I feel like my body has this fighting chance and this new life to it. So I can't, like I said, I couldn't have imagined all the things that would have happened, and now being able to do this business where I'm here on a camera talking to people, where I used to like run away from the camera. So it's crazy. But like I said, I didn't want to talk too much about that in terms of like my story. I do have a full-on video where I share my health and fitness transformation. But I felt it was important to just share where I was and to share what I've done, because it's so easy for people to look at me now and be like, oh my gosh, she's in great shape. She's had 2 babies. Like I said, I want people to know that it wasn't easy. It's simple. We know, work out, eat properly, look after your mind and your body, and things will fall into place, and you'll be a happier, healthier person. But with it being that simple, it sometimes gets super overwhelming, and we try everything, like I said, and you fail, and then you hate on yourself, and you think you're never going to get out of it. But that's also why I love this group of ladies that I would check in with. And so from that moment forward, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to find a group of ladies, and I'm going to do this with them too, and we're going to show up every single day. And I've been doing that for the last 3.5, 4 years now, and it's crazy to see not just a difference in my life, but in the lives that in their lives as well, and the amazing accomplishments, the weight loss stories, the strengthening that they've had, the strengthening of their minds, the person that they become, that confidence, that happiness. It's crazy. It's black and white for so many people. And I just think every single day, I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity myself, and just to share it with people and share the system that I'm using, because obviously it's working. It's worked for me. It's transformed my life, and it's worked for the ladies in my boot camp, and the people that I've come across in this life. And so super excited to share it and pay it forward. Now, especially at this time of year, I know a lot of people are thinking health and fitness goals. I've never been one for New Year's resolutions, but a lot of people have. And so I want to help people accomplish that. And one of the biggest things I've noticed in my 4 years of doing this is that a lot of people can commit for 30 days. but it's getting them to move past that and keep on going. And so what I've come up with is this 80-day commitment called 80-Day Slay, where we're going to commit to each other for 80 days of working out, eating well, showing up, supporting each other, motivating each other. And it's like this little family. And we're going to keep each other going strong for 80 days because I really do believe if people can commit for 80 days, they're going to have a kick-ass 2018. Like, they're really going to form some healthy, lasting habits that they're going to love. That's the thing. I'm a huge foodie. I love, like, eating chocolate. I love carbs. I love wine. I love salty stuff. Like, so if healthy eating wasn't fun and I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be able to stick with it. So it's been critical for me to find a way to live the life that I love while being healthy and looking after myself. So in the rest of my YouTube videos and stuff, I'm obviously going to keep sharing my documenting my story, but also parts of how I got to where I am now and the lifestyle that I'm living now. But for this boot camp, I wanted to just create this video for you guys so I can share it before the new year comes, because I have a bunch of ladies already getting started and preparing, and some starting in January only. They didn't want to do it over the holidays, which is cool. Everybody has to start somewhere, right? So January, we are starting strong. We are committing for 80 days. That's workouts from your own home. And like, that's the thing. I'm a busy mom. I was busy before being a mom. And so I know, like, it's so easy for me to be able to just like wake up, put on some workout clothes, as uncomfortable as they are, or sometimes just work out in boxer shorts and like a tank top, and then push play and have a food guide that I can follow, a meal plan if I want a specific meal plan that I can follow that's catered to my needs and catered to my goals, that makes healthy eating fun, simple, effective. I don't have to figure out how to do it all on my own. I have a program that tells me today's going to be leg day, today's going to be arm day, and I don't have to worry about if I'm doing the right things, and that I have a trainer who's amazing and is going to show me how to do that. And so that's what we're going to get in our 80-day boot camp, the Slay, 80-day Slay. And every single woman will have access to the same workouts. We're going to work out from the comfort of our own home. You'll follow the meal plan. You can follow as much or as little as you like. But again, it makes it simplified. Shows you what you should be eating, how much you should be eating, when you should be eating, and then showing up in the group to support each other and keep each other accountable and motivated. So we've seen amazing results, especially in this last month alone. So I'm super excited for the new year. I think it's going to be an amazing way to start. So the application to actually join the bootcamp is in the description for this video. So read below, and I'd love to hear from you and hear about your where you're at right now, where you want to be, how you want to feel, what challenges hold you back. Because as you heard from a little bit of my story, I've had several challenges, and I've learned to overcome them. And so that's my goal, is to help you overcome them as well, because I believe we all deserve to be happy and healthy and thriving. And I just look back at the me that I was, who never thought I could be here today. And now I'm here because of this system, because of this community, because of these women. And so I want to share that with you guys. So I would love for you to join us in 2018 and really make the most of your year. And guys, thank you so much for watching my very first, I guess, I have other videos in here, but this is the first time I get real and raw behind the camera. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more fun, exciting things to come. I'm going to share how our family went plant-based, which is crazy to think, because I thought it was going to be crazy and real and challenging and hard, but it hasn't been. So I want to share that with you guys, and also keep sharing my journey and some of the mom hacks and how I'm now able to stay home with my kids and do something that I love every single day. So I'm going to be sharing all of that and more, the things that fuel me and make fun and joy in my life. And I'll be sharing that on the YouTube channel. So stay tuned.